Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have what's currently inked in my fountain pens. I keep a log in my weeks planner in one of the tabs in the back. Whoops. Oh, anyway. But I also, love to swatch them in a separate notebook, usually Cosmo Airlight and Tomoe River paper, of course. My friend Gail from Gail's Bookish Things just did a video on the newest release of the replacement for Tomoe River paper, and I can't remember the name right now. I want to say it's Sanzen, but I'll link her video down below so you can go check it out. So I swatched these in, excuse me, I'm going to take a sip. This is my Chic Sparrow Waypoint in Quiet Tan. I had tried to use this at, I'm going to get off topic here for a second. I tried to use this as a weeks cover, but I went back to this one because I love it, and I've been carrying it for a few years, and I can't part with it. And this is really a folio, which is a little bit bigger. Anyway, I have a A5 Slim notebook. I think I ordered this from Jet Pens. It's the Kaweco designs, and it's Cosmo Air light paper. So I'm just keeping the swatches in here because my other ink swatch notebook is all filled up. So, and I don't know. I'm trying to start a new system. Anyway, let's get on to the inks. These are my pens. I'll get to them in a second. These are the inks that I'm currently using. RobertOsterSmokescreen is a gorgeous gray, black, plum. Has some shading. There's no sheen, no shimmer. SoftMint. You may have seen this in one of my recent hauls. DiamineSoftMint. Very, very pretty. Kind of like Tiffany blue. This is TacciaEbi. I bought this at a pen show in New York like maybe 3 years ago. So that one has like, it always has like special memories when you get it somewhere special. It's my favorite ink overall, period. Would die without it. The MonteverdeEmeraldGreen. Just my favorite ink, I think, ever. And it reminds me of the Florida Keys, if you've ever driven the 7 Mile Bridge. Excuse me, down in the Keys. It's just absolutely incredible to look out along the Gulf and just see the different variations in the colors from blues and greens and emeralds and the different depths and the white sand. It's just beautiful. And if you haven't been there, Google it. And if you haven't been there, make it a bucket list. It's just really beautiful. I went down there once with my parents, before everything. And it was a really good trip. And then later on in years, I had a ex-boyfriend, and his family had a place down there. So we used to go down there every summer for a couple of years, and it was just so beautiful, so peaceful. And the last color is JHerbinStormygrey. And there's that gorgeous gold fleck shimmer in there. I love that ink. Excuse me again. So, on to what I have inked. And I did the swatching already, so we can save a little time, although I used it up chit-chatting. So, you know what? I'll show you Yeah, you know what? I'll show you what I wrote in the past couple of pages. All right, so here's the DiamineSoftMint. Very pretty. It's like just a happy color. And this is when I first inked up my new Pelikan M200 pen. I was testing it out. I'm trying to choose a color. And yeah, I did a little writing sample. That's this one. And this is a fine nib, which I was apprehensive about getting a fine nib because some of my other experiences with fine nibs were horrible. And I love this one. I love this. As soon as I filled it and wrote with it right away, absolute dream. This is the TacciaEbi, which I have filled in my Kaweco Sport burgundy. I specify what color it is because I have a couple of Kawecos. So when I write down, you know, which one, it's for my reference more than anybody else's, that I know which pen it came from. So that's the TacciaEbi. That's the writing sample. And this is the Pilot Metropolitan. This is one of the first starter pens that I bought because I was so intimidated and there was no way I was going to spend money on expensive, you know, pens if I wasn't going to like writing with them. But the mistake I made back then, and this was one of the things, I bought a fine point, and this is a great pen. It's a very good starter pen, but I hate this nib. It's fine. It's extra fine. I feel like I have zero control with it. It's kind of scratchy, and I'm just not a fan of all the different colors that they have. It's just not my vibe. It's not my thing. So I went with golds because I felt that was like the most neutral. But yeah, not my favorite, but I wanted to see how the JHerbinStormygrey performed in it, and yeah, it's not really showing up. Any of the gold flecks. And this is the RobertOsterSmokescreen, which I have in my Cross Wanderlust pen, and I love this pen. I will never, ever, ever part with this pen. It is just so pretty. And I pointed this out once before. You can see the little green heart there if you're looking for it. And I just love this pen. It's not my absolute favorite to write with. It's a good pen. I do always have a problem. One thing, I always forget that this is a you know, it releases like that. It's not a twist. But I always have a problem with hard starts with this pen for whatever reason. I don't know. It drives me nuts, but I will never, ever sell this pen. Anyway, I have it. I have RobertOsterSmokescreen in here, which is, like I said, a blacky, grayish, plummy-ish kind of color. But you could see it. You can see all the colors a little bit better here. That's the smokescreen. That's Monteverde Emerald. That's the DiamineSoftMint. That's the TacciaEbi. And that's the JHerbinStormygrey. Okay, so let's just get on to the bit of the writing samples, and I'm going to shush now. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.